Laws are supposed to bring order, but sometimes they just leave us scratching our heads. From bizarre bans to utterly absurd rules, history is packed with laws that defy all logic. Get ready as we dive into some of the weirdest laws ever written. Let's start with a modern example. 1. In Singapore, chewing gum is a serious offence. Since 1992, importing or selling gum has been illegal unless it's for medical purposes. Why? The government wanted to keep the streets and public spaces pristine. So, while gum lovers in most countries chew away without a care, Singaporeans must think twice before popping a bubble. 2. In the Old West, Arizona passed a law making it illegal to park your camel outside a hotel. While camels aren't a common sight in Arizona today, they were once used in the U.S. Army's Camel Corps in the 19th century. This law might have made sense back then, but now, it's just a quirky relic of a bygone era. 3. Knights in shining armor may be a thing of fairy tales, but in England, the law still prohibits anyone from wearing a suit of armor inside the Houses of Parliament. This law, dating back to 1313, was meant to discourage armed conflict during political debates. Today, it's an amusing reminder of the tensions of medieval politics. 4. Speaking of Parliament, here's another odd one. It's illegal to die within the building. Why? Technically, anyone who dies in a royal palace is entitled to a state funeral. The law, while unenforceable, remains a strange quirk of British tradition. 5. In Chicago, an old law bans fishing while sitting on a giraffe's neck. How this scenario even became a legal issue is anyone's guess. Did someone actually try this? Whatever the reason, it's now immortalized as one of the city's strangest statutes. 6. In Tibet, Buddhist monks are required to get government approval before reincarnating. This 2007 law, imposed by the Chinese government, was an attempt to control religious practices. As strange as it sounds, it highlights the tension between traditional beliefs and modern politics. 7. In 2011, France passed a law banning ketchup in school cafeterias. The goal? To preserve traditional French cuisine and ensure kids didn't smother their meals in the red sauce. While ketchup lovers might be horrified, the French take their food culture very seriously. 8. Running out of fuel on Germany's Autobahn isn't just inconvenient, it's illegal. This law is meant to ensure safety on one of the world's fastest highways. If you run out of gas, you could face a fine, so keep that tank full. From chewing gum bans to camel parking rules, these weird laws remind us that history and culture can create some truly peculiar regulations. Which of these laws shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us next time for more strange and fascinating history.